A very good morning and good day to our beloved lecturer, Madam Nurul Ain binti Maidin. This is Group 7 from 3 BMMD 1/1 and my name is Bang Sui Weng. I would like to introduce our group member, which is Nur Shaira binti Rahman and Muhammad Faid bin Adam. Today, we would like to present a progressive die of sheet metal stamping. Our chosen product for this assignment is approved by Madam Ain, which is mounting bracket.
Problem statement. The statement in the picture show a common problem during the die stamping operation. Firstly is while doing cutting and piercing. The first problem is weak cutting section break and ruin the die. It can happen cause from the poor supported section. Secondly is reoccurring burr create the need for frequent sharpening. Among these factors are poor cutting condition, hard abrasive sheet steel, poor tool steel selection, poor heat treat method, and improper cutting clearance.
For objective, we have come out with 3 objectives. For product information, we decided to make mounting bracket. Mounting bracket is an example of hardware product used to attach electrical wiring and switch to wall, also as stud during building construction and interior work. Here is our product information where our product use sheet metal with dimension 35 mm width, 39 mm height and 1 mm thickness. The run in 1000 pieces of according to required, and this product undergo 5 sections in progressive die, which is piercing punch, 2 punching punch, bending punch and cutting punch.
The progressive die is constructed with a total number of 21 components, which include 18 types of die component and 3 types of socket head cap screw. There is 5 stations to fabricate the mounting bracket. At the very first station is piercing station, next go on to both punching station 1 and punching station 2. After that, bending station, and lastly, the cutting station. Each station has different types of punch design and die design in order to complete the whole progressive die stamping process. The punch plate is designed to hold all the punch onto it. The dimension of the punch plate is the length 250 mm and width 155 mm and the thickness of 20 mm. The punch plate with different types of punch is secured at punch holder with the M10 socket head cap screw. The piercing punch is designed with a step head A in order to insert securely in the punch plate. The diameter B of piercing punch is press fits in the punch plate. The piercing diameter CE is always on the high side of tolerance. The hole diameter is 5 mm or 5.1 mm on the die block, and the piercing diameter is made of 5 mm. Therefore, the largely expanded diameter in B is to reduce the danger of breakdown of the punch. The length in C is designed to snap through the die block about 5 mm only. Both punching punch are designed to remove the scrap of the mounting bracket. The dimensions of punching punch is designed according to the dimensions of mounting bracket. Both of the punching punch is secured at the punch plate with a socket head cap screw. The socket head cap screw is used to increase rigidity and the stability of the punch. Same as the piercing punch, the punching punch will punch into the die block for about 5 mm only and withdraw from the die block. The material applied is plain carbon steel. The bending punch is designed for edge bending of the both sides of the sheet metal. The bending on the sheet metal is being bent downward. The bending punch is secured at the punch plate with socket head cap screw. The pressure pad is attached with the punch in the bending punch. There is a small gap between the bend punch and die block. It is used to avoid the bending punch cut off the sheet metal directly when the bending punch going down. The 20 mm of bending punch is punched into the die block for bending. The cutting punch is designed with a step head in order to insert securely in the punch plate. The cutting punch is designed based on the concept of pedestal punch. The base area of cutting punch is larger than the cutting face area, so that it does not break easily and it is stable to cut off the sheet metal. The socket head cap screw is designed with 1 mm M10 thread. It is used to secure the punch with the punch plate.
For part drawing, each of us need to draw about 7 parts. My part is punch holder, guide pin bushing, socket head screw cap, M10, mounting bracket, die block 2 and strip layout. punch holder is functional to fasten to the ram or press and use plain carbon steel as material. For dimension, our punch holder have 350 mm length, 250 mm width and thickness 23.5. It also have 4 of dimension 20 through which placed at 4 corner on punch surface, dimension 10 through with 4 quantity placed at corner center of punch and 1 dimension 24 through placed at the center. Next part is guide pin bushing, which use plain carbon steel as material. Our guide pin bushing has total height 43.5, which is 23.5 mm at top section and 20 mm at bottom. Top section has diameter 20, while bottom section has 25 mm diameter and 15 diameter is through all of them. Third part is socket head screw cap M10, which is used AB1304 as material. This screw has diameter 10, diameter 14 mm diameter of head. It has total length from top to bottom 35 mm and has thread M10 times 1.0 at both. Fourth part is mounting bracket. The product use AB1316 stainless steel sheet as material. This bracket has dimension 37 total width, 35 surface width after being bent, 39 total height and 1 mm thickness. It has total 8 hole with diameter of 5 which located 3 each at right and left and 2 at the fifth part is die block. Die block is made from plain carbon steel. Our die block has 250 of total length and 155 for total width with thickness 40 and additional 5 mm with 15 mm at right and left side. They are shapes that need for our puncher to produce each shape. For example, there are holes that needed by punching punch to make hole. It also has shape for bending punch that used to bend the sheet metal. Sixth part is die block 2, which use plain carbon steel as material. It has dimension 50 for total length and 40 for total width and height 30. Last part is strip layout that use AB1316 stainless steel sheet as material. This strip layout is designed based on our product layout, so when sheet metal pastes into this layout, puncher will punch it following this strip.
My first part is embedded shank. The embedded shank is used as a part for installing the top die in the slide of the press machine. The shank is screwed into the hole in the punch holder. The dimension is 50 mm diameter and the height is 100 mm. Then, there 10 mm screw tray. The guard pin. Guard pin, or we can call it guard post or pillar, function together with guard bushing to align both the upper and lower die shoes precisely. The dimension is 50 mm diameter and the height is 200 mm. Anchor plate or die shoes function is to provide a rigid foundation or base to the assembly. It assembles the fixed half of the tools. The dimension is 360 mm width, 440 length and 35 mm thickness. The material is plain carbon steel. The next part is die holder. Die holder are not only for fixing the die to the press machine but also for supporting the rigidity of the die. They also have the role of adjusting the die height. The dimension is 300 mm width, 400 length and 23.5 mm thickness. The material is plain carbon steel. The next part is dowel pin. Dowel pin are used very frequently for the positioning of the die component. A common method of use dowel pin is to determine the position by lightly pressure fitting a dowel pin into the component. Size of the dowel pin is 6 mm diameter and 20 mm height. The material is alloy steel. The striper. A striper plate can perform many different functions but typically has two important jobs. First, it clamps the material against the die block and hold it steady when the press close and operation are being performed. The dimension is 155 mm width, 250 mm length and 13 mm thickness. The material is plain carbon steel. And the last part is socket head cap screw M10. The function of this part is to secure the punch. The thread is M10 and the length is 55 mm. The material is AISI 304.
For the concept design 1, we plan to bend mounting bracket downward compared to concept 2, which is bent upward. We create 5 stations with 5 punch, which is piercing station, 2 punching station, bending station and cutting station. So sheet metal need to pass the process one by one to become complete part. Concept to apply combination of cutting and bending process in one station, and this will affect the product condition, and decide to choose concept 1 as our final design.
The concept 2 of progressive die has a similar concept as concept 1. The differences in this concept is the bending part of the mounting bracket is fabricated through bending upward. The bending punch is designed differently compared to concept 1. In order to fabricate the bending part, a slot is added on the die block for the bending process. The cutting punch is attached to the bending punch. Once the bending punch is punching down, the cutting punch cut off the metal strip at the set time. However, there is no gap between the bending punch and the punching punch. It may cause damage to both of the punch after processing in a long period. Therefore, we are choosing concept 1 to fabricate the mounting bracket.
This is full assembly of progressive die for mounting bracket. And this is exploded view for progressive die. This is bill of material for progressive die. In bill of material will contain part name, type of material, quantity, and this is calculation for concept 1 and 2. The calculation are include of the number of part per hour, labor expenses, cost per part, total saving between two concepts, and the break-even point. This is comparison of calculation between concept 1 and concept 2. Based on the calculation, it shows that concept 1 is more saving compared to concept 2. It proves at the total saving, which is concept 1 is more saving compared
In conclusion, the concept 1 is chosen and we have completed the whole progressive design from the initial concept design to whole final complete progressive die design. And thank you, that's all from us.